Right, girls, specifically now, uh, reproduction systems, you'll be able to label them. Uh, then we'll look at gestation periods very quickly and the different fertilization methods. And then we'll sort of leave it at that, okay, the disadvantages and advantages of them. Then we'll do colostrum and lactation. That's a separate video. Okay, so a popular enough topic crops up a fair bit. So I'm going to absolutely bounce through this as quickly as I can. So this should be shared with you now. Slideshow on the current slide, and we're off. Okay, look, there's no doubt, fellas, only once, and that was last year, has the male reproductive system ever cropped up. Okay, very frequently, and go through the endless past papers that I've given you on this topic, lads, and they're all done by section. You can see that. We go from vulva, which is on the outside, into vagina, to cervix, okay? The sperm's coming in that way through the cervix, okay? And then you sort of start at the other end. You've got the ovary, the oviduct, some people call it the fallopian tubes, and the uterus. Where does fertilization take place? In the oviduct. Where does then the fused sperm and egg end up? In the uterus, where the calf develops, the embryo develops. Okay, so we're fine on that. You guys should be grand on that. The vulva, the vagina, the cervix, the ovaries, the fallopian tube, the uterus. Male one's slightly different. Follow the journey of the sperm, okay? The scrotum's got the testes, okay? The epididymis is sort of where it is runs from the testes, and the sperm cells are stored there. They travel up the vas deferens through three glands: seminal vesicles, prostate, and the Cowper's gland. The urethra then is the sort of a single tube which passes urine as well, of course, and well, the penis, the urethra runs down through the penis. I'm not even sure you need that. There is a Yo's female, really pretty much the same as the other ones we've seen. Watch out for the male. There you've got your testicle, your vas deferens, you've got your urethra, and different things. Probably the one on the right there is probably quite good, actually. It's very good. Actually, if you were to be stopping this video, just hold and look at the one on the right, scribble down a few notes. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Okay, so we did this exercise. That's fine. We don't need to do that. So next question, different fertilization methods. Lads, it's dead simple. Be able to describe and talk about why would a certain kind of farmer use them, okay? Those are our three. Embryo transfer got a good touch last year. Natural fertilization, straightforward enough. AI, look, you all know how it works and the advantage. Embryo transfer takes a little bit more thinking, guys, okay? And look, you've got good notes on those, but just be clear, it's an embryo, okay, that is transferred from. So it has already, fertilization has already taken place. So it's an embryo that you're putting into a surrogate female to deliver it, okay? Supergenetics is the big hashtag around there. There's a good one if you want to pause here. Look at that. Right, the advantages of it are fine. You should be able to pause that. We've done this essay, but it might crop up again. RAI, simple as that. Do you have the facilities? Is frequently one for AI. And then embryo transfer, just supergenetics, but there's a lot of reasons why it can't be done. And we should definitely, guys, be very clear. We'll be crazy to drop any points on the gestation periods. Okay? And there we've got them. Okay? So that'll do us for now. I'll just come out of this and I'll take a look at the exam questions on that topic that have cropped up. Where the hell are they now? Reproduction only past paper questions. Sorry, lads, I'll just go back to the start. All right, give me a minute. So you can see 2014, a simple gestation matchup. Very brief descriptions of there's AI or embryo transfer, why embryo transfer, why natural fertilization. Yeah, that's come up. Standard diagram. So, you know, again, go back to 2015 mark scheme if you're not sure. There's a true false around AI. There's another diagram to be labeled. Where does insemination occur? Guys, possibly in the middle of the cervix, maybe just outside the cervix, whatever. Just check what it says in the answer scheme on that. Or where is fertilization most likely to occur? We know that that's in the fallopian tubes. Okay, back to that question about why each of them are used. That one there's embryo transfer cropped up. gestations, another diagram. You can see how popular it is, okay? And then this became a bit of a 9-pointer as well, okay? The advantages and disadvantages of AI compared to natural. God, if we got that, we'd be so happy. Okay, more true-false questions, another gestation question. There we go. There was 2023. It cropped up. The 3. Remember what I've said. If the guy asks for 3, you got to give him 3 or you won't get the BAM 3 in the market. Okay, 3 advantages, 3 disadvantages. One method to ensure the cows are ready for AI, okay, is a good one. How would you make sure they're ready? Possibly have them in the holding facilities. Make sure that they are not agitated, and make sure maybe that you've checked that they're cycling. There's probably other stuff if you look up that answer. 2024, there you are, right about how AI works, name another one. So it had there, and then in 2025, we had for the first time the male one. So don't rule it out. Take a quick look at it, okay? And then you got a 2-pointer, and then another 4. So there was a lot of points went on the thing. So I would say there's a good chance that the female will crop up this year, and maybe the advantages and disadvantages of AI, because well, I'm just saying it wasn't in 2025. Okay, right. That's the end of this one, lads. And now I'll get on to the one about the 2 milks next. All right, I'm trying to do these quickly. And look, it doesn't augment.